life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
The dreamer watches you, serenity draped around her like a cloak.
May I be of assistance? That shall not be an easy task. Confronting the devourer could claim your life.
The fanatic hisses in disdain, but the dreamer ignores him completely.
The dragon's dream sleeps within the armor. I can lead you to this dream to destroy the devourer's essence. But until he dies, you will be locked in the Hall of Echoes. I am not strong enough to free you alone.
The other spirits watch you, wary and unable to hide their interest.
Will you confront the devourer and set us free? The truth of your motives eludes me, as if shrouded in mist. I pray that seeing the devourer's true form is enough to convince you. You must be sure. The devourer rules his dream, and will trap us there until he is defeated.
Do not listen to her. She is a coward and a traitor, turning you away from your true path.
The fanatic seeks only to corrupt you. Were it not for his wicked devotion, the devourer's power would never have spread. I will open the passage to the dragon's dream. But the fight is yours to win. Have no fear. I will shepherd us all to the dream, so you do not face the beast alone.
Does that mean this nightmare will end? Rufus, we might be free!
Aye, I heard her, and I second the dreamer. We'll be right with you to take down that dragon.
Quiet! Quiet! I wish to hear that voice again.
The dreamer's chant lulls you into a calm haze as the world fades into the Hall of Echoes. The Hall of Echoes manifests as a crude stone arena. With an impact like an earthquake, the devourer descends. The dragon's bulky skull has empty eye sockets, but you can still feel the weight of the devourer's gaze, trying to force you to kneel.
What shape do your ambitions take now? Have you come to claim the true power of the armor, my pristine essence?
Every spirit bound to the armor appears, the dreamer first among them. She turns to you, alert and aglow.
This is your chance to free us. Do not bow to the great deceiver.
What a magnificent creature! To bathe in your splendor inspires me. If only the Empress was here.
The Devourer's presence honors us. I humbly walk in your shadow, mighty dragon.
The dragon snarls at the interruption. His claws swipe through stone like it's parchment.
No. She told me this day would come, but I prayed that it wouldn't.
He's been sleeping here for centuries, hasn't he? This is what the Empress really wanted to dig up.
Will you sacrifice the power you deserve to save these fractured spirits? They are mere fuel. Devour them and ascend.
The hollows of the devourer's eyes glow, It's a starving, scouring light, pulling you in and refusing to let go. Once, you had no match in Riverland's skies. You ruled over your lessers until age ravaged you into obscurity. Your bones were lost for eons. Then, mortal miners unearthed you, and a mad artisan forged your remains into armor. The armor anchored your spirit. You channeled your power into the Lizard Empress, but she was cut down. Now you need a new champion, one that will set the world ablaze.
You honor us, champion. My soul is yours. No!
The dragon's triumphant roar sends a ripple of heat through the dream. That fire is soon to be yours.
Do you hear the beauty of the dragon's song? This is the majesty my empress held in her heart.
Consume your prey, my champion. Then I shall guard you until Rivellon herself unravels.
The Devourer honors us all. His power cannot be denied.
Energy pours into your body, scalding hot. As you burn, it forges a new strength inside you.
Yes, my champion. Feast. Now our fates shall forever be entwined.
The dreamer's essence fades away, her deep sorrow lingering until the very end.
We are free.
The world plunges into darkness, and the last thing you hear is the dragon moving towards you.
Safe in my death. I faced the grave before, you know. Yet through the God King, I have eternal life. The Master's purpose is his own to speak, not mine. You're good with words, so sincere. I almost believed you. But let's pretend I fell for your little persuasion game. I'll tell you the Black Ring's plans on one condition. You release the Death Fog. You bring my mission to an end.
The spirit pauses, then nods.
The God King feeds on war, on death, on disease, on the rich source the living ones carried within them, knowingly or not. I think this clear by now. The Death Fog was not just a murder bomb, but a tool. A tool for sowing discord. A tool for pitting the Order against the Dwarven Kingdom. A tool for ridding us of those who would see us fail. Every race, every creed, and every claimant to the title of Divine.
Isabel's voice rises, and her fists tighten. You presume she'd have gone red with fury, were she not wholly translucent.
I lived for that day, Godwalken. The flesh of every Magister paladins' eyes bugged out in horror as they watched their spouses and children choke on the death fog clogging their lungs. There would be screams first. Then silence.
The spirit's eyes and mouth narrow. In her silence, the noise of splashing sewer water bounces from the stony walls and into your ears. You have lit Isbel's fire. She is a bomb, a banshee, an erupting volcano.
You couldn't know! You weren't there! When the portal opened and the death fog poured in, you weren't there! To see their skin burst, to see the blood bubbles foam from their mouths. Have you ever felt your own saliva sizzle? Have you ever felt your own brain pressing against the inside of your skull? I have felt it. That agony was the doing of the divine. Is what it is for the same fate? Is not punishment enough? In death, I was given a chance. I made a decision. One that I have never regretted. I was given it. Must be the God King to claim me. How is it you?
The great machine sits before you. Pipework tentacles outwards and upwards, the conduits piercing the ground overhead, wending their way towards the city and her people above. Even through the seals of the great system, you scent the acrid sting of the death fog inside. A faint gossamer of death fog rises from a junction where the release valve meets a pipe. A switch allows redirection to a different pipe, labelled C. The junction currently leads to a pipe labelled Arcs.
Destroy this thing. There's no time to waste.
I don't trust that leak. I say flip the switch, send the death fog to the water, away from the city.
Redirect the death fog. Better to poison the fishes than to poison the people.
The machine creeps to life, and the death fog begins to flow. The sound of the mechanism fills the room, fills your head, then the machine winds down. The system is empty. All is silent.
What are you? All I've done, all you've done, and you just show yourself to be the tyrant I thought Justinian